Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Liam here from the Motivated Classroom podcast. Gee which, I hope you're all well. I wanted to tell you briefly about a one-day workshop in teaching with comprehensible input that I have coming up. Believe it or not, this is not a Zoom background. That is actually the garden behind me. They're actually the trees. It's crazy, right? We're so used to doing like Zoom backgrounds, but that's real. I promise. That's real. I might have to run over and show you, but see, that's it's actually real. I promise. So I wanted to tell you about this one-day workshop I'm going to be delivering online, and I wanted to show you a bit how it might work. Now, I won't be doing it with a garden background. I will do it indoors, but it's a one-day workshop, and I'll be using this program Prezi Video. The reason I'm doing this mainly is because lots of people have got in touch and just asked about sharing videos from my classroom, from the podcast, and unfortunately, the rules in my school mean that we can't share videos from our classroom. So I'm going to do this one-day workshop spread over 3 Saturdays. So I'm going to tell you a bit about it now. So first and foremost, it's a one-day workshop and it's online, so it'll be three 1.5 hour workshops. I'm not sure about this light; it makes me look like a bit of a ghost. Anyway, so it's a practical guide to teaching with compelling, comprehensible inputs. That's the idea behind it, to give people an idea of some of the main comprehensible input things I use in the classroom. And when is it going to take place? So it's over 3 Saturdays and it's starting quite soon. So in a few weeks, there's not that many places left actually. So there's one on, see, it's real. That's a car just going past. It's really, I'm really outside. It's Saturday, the 6th of November at 4:30. That's Central European time. So Amsterdam, Paris time. I did it that deliberately at that time because I think that'll work for people in the US and across Europe. Now I know for those of you in Southeast Asia or for those in Australia and New Zealand, you've been in touch already to say it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So don't worry, I'm going to do another one in spring, which will hopefully work for you. So there's the 3 Saturdays, 4:30 to 6 Central European times. You need to work that out for yourself when it is. And what about what we're going to learn? So it's going to be very interactive and very practical. And many of you who attend will be in my class, and I'll do the strategies I would do with my students, with you as my class, if you are willing to do that, of course. So we'll do things like movie talk, picture talk. We'll talk more. We'll do an invisible character, how I use special person interviews, and an introduction to how we do co-created stories from that as well. So that'll be spread over those three workshops, the 3 Saturday afternoons. If you want more details, go along to liamprinter.com, and if you have a look at consultancy, there's information there about the one-day workshop. There are not very many places left on this one. Genuinely, I don't want to limit it for this first one. Mainly, it's the first time I've done it. I've done workshops like this for schools and for districts and for organizations and at conferences, but never kind of my own one, just with people from the public and who are all teachers. So I'm limiting the numbers of the first one and to make sure that we do it right. So you want to get in there fairly quickly. And what about how much is it? It does cost €120 per person. Now, I think that's okay because that's the three 1.5 hour sessions. So that's the in total price. And you do get post-course email support from me included, a certificate of attendance. You'll also get a pre-course questionnaire analysis about what we're going to do together. All my resources, all of those stuff will be part of it. And importantly as well is 10% of what you pay of all my everything I do, all the conferences and workshops I do. I put 10% to the rewilding the environment. As you can see, it's pretty important to me out here. And I also want to support local refugee projects to do with sports and bringing sports to the refugee centres. So they're the two things that if you are signing up to this, 10% always goes to that as well. And finally, what if you can't attend? Well, as I say, there will be another one in spring, and it'll be in the morning European time, which I think that means it'll work for those in Australia. And finally, if you've got questions, what should you do? So you can contact me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, email, web. I'm just not on that TikTok thing yet, and I don't think I will be, to be honest. And the podcast, of course, is the Motivated Classroom. So get in touch if you have any questions. Send me a quick email, and hopefully I'll get back to you. And just to show you this is real, you might be able to see. Can we? No, the light's going to go from it. Well, over there is Lake Geneva behind us somewhere. Promise. So this is real. It's not a Zoom background. Promise. Okay, thanks guys, and I hope you're enjoying the Motivated Classroom podcast. If you've ideas for episodes, do get in touch. Let me know what you would like me to talk about or who you'd like me to talk to, and I would love to hear from you. Sorry, I haven't been very up with my YouTube game recently. It has been a while since I've posted on YouTube, so I'll try and get onto that in the coming months, but it's a busy time as always for everybody. Have a great evening, and I hope work is going well for all you and you are trying out some of those ideas in your classrooms. I was going to say hello to end. It shows you I'm too tired, right? So to finish, obviously, is Gur Mahagav, or a bit in Irish, thank you. Agus Slán